Well, hello again. Sam Owens here. Giving you a little update on a new problem that I just encountered with my Jeep Grand Cherokee 2005 Hemi engine 4x4. I've explained a number of problems that I've come up with a solution for, and this new problem, the other day I was driving and all of a sudden my transmission exceeded heat range. Not exactly those words, but something to do with the transmission was overheated. Well, I became quite alarmed at that point, and it was a very hot day. I turned the air conditioner off, reset the alarm. You can reset the there's a reset button. It cleared the alarm and then it didn't come back on. Another few days I was driving with the air, and all of a sudden it comes back on again, and I reset, and I didn't turn the air off, and I drove on further, no alarm. But all of a sudden it came on again. So when I turned the AC off again, I was able to drive and didn't have any problem. Well, I always go online because there's always someone that has some information that might help, and that's why you're watching this video now, probably. But I learn from others, and I pass my information on, and what I found is there's quite a number of people that are experiencing this problem, and most of the time it's not really a problem. It's what we call a glitch. Every sensor is fed into your ECM, which is your electronic control module, which is the brains of the Jeep, and it gets a glitch or it gets a improper input and puts out the alarm. So I'm striking this up to that because there's a few things that you should check to determine whether you really have a problem or not. And first thing you want to do when you experience this problem is don't drive too long with that condition going on. Find when you get home, raise the hood, and you're going to check the transmission fluid level, and you're going to check the color of the transmission fluid. I have the Jeep cranked. I have the transmission in neutral. I have my e-brake engaged, active, and now I'm going to check the transmission fluid level and color. So I come over. This is because my hydraulic piston doesn't work, and I've changed it a couple of times, so this is the old reliable. Pull it all the way out and clean it off, and let me just put this up there so you can see. There's a couple of holes here and a couple of holes up there. Okay, and if you look very carefully, there's instructions stamped on the dipstick. So look at that, and it'll help you to do the proper level check next time you try it. Okay, look for that. All right, it's all cleaned off, and I stick it back in all the way down until it's seated all the way, and then I pull it all the way out, holding it level, and I'm just up to the full level, and I'm going to look at look there how nice and red that is. See how red? It's not dark brown or anything, and I can actually see it when I put it on my fingers and on a white paper towel or a cloth. So this means that I am not overheating. That's what you want to look for, so you don't worry about this. Okay, there's one other thing that you can do with this type of problem before you take it into a mechanic or something or other and spend a whole lot of money and there's no problem at all and worry yourself to death. If you experience this transmission overheating indicator light on your dash, you want to recycle the power to the ECM. That's your brains of your the computer. I'm going to show you how to do that, but I'm going to take you over to it. This is an 05 Jeep Grand Cherokee, so we have a little thing that I can do that this is how you recycle the power on your little computer, and this might fix a whole lot of things. There's a fuse box here and a fuse box here. Pull this front one up and there's two levers, two little clips, and mine is kind of broken here. But you find this yellow, don't pull the yellow. I don't know exactly what that is, but this is the one that you want to pull that will recycle that power. And what it is just a fuse that you can to actually store this vehicle. It takes the power off of all the critical points in the car, and you squeeze these little two tabs right here and you just pull it up, and it won't come all the way out. See, it just comes up a little ways. Then after a few seconds you push it back in, squeeze them, let go, then put this back on there, secure it, and now test and take a drive and see if you get the light to come back on. I did this and I have not had any more problems with the transmission overheat light, and I've driven with the air conditioning on, off, every kind of way, and it's been more than a week, and so I feel like that it was simply a glitch that got into the ECM, and it, you know, like 17 years old, so like anything, you can reset it and it gets a whole brand new load and everything is good. So I would try that before you go trying to spend a lot of money on it. But the key thing is that fluid level and the color of your transmission fluid. It is not overheating if it's a nice, pretty, new pink or red color. Okay? If it's brown or black, you've got a problem of heat. That's what's causing it. So you might want to skip all of this and go directly to a service place and let them look at it. But try not to get it to that point. Do some checking. You should look at your fluid periodically. Okay? So I hope this helps you and keeps you out of that repair shop and fix it yourself. Okay? All right. Sam Owens over and out till next time.